cars. It's a car that I normally don't buy. I see Timmy's Tin again buying them, and I'm going, I just can't bring myself to buy them. In my brain, I'm like, they're not realistic. They can't be possible. They're just not possible. And then it dawned on me the other day that when I saw this one for the first time, the birthday cake car, I was like, but it could be a car in a parade. There we go. Now I have a reason that I can buy these. So I wanted to open up and show off some fast food cars. We have cars like birthday cake, Jello, bat. Oh wait, I'm not Ozzy Osbourne. I don't eat bats. Silly, get out of here. We have another Jello mold. I want to see those wiggle. I wonder if that is a feature. That'd be kind of cool if it was. And then we have the donut drifter. And my light is terrible, I know, because the light is finally dead. It will not. It's a smart light, but I can't make it go back to cold. So it's stuck in hot mode, and everything feels really hot in here when I'm doing this. So let's see these. Open up the new one first, the new for 2024. And if we have time, we'll open up both the Jello rides, but probably not. All right, so Birthday Burner is the name of this one. It's new for 2024. It is, of course, right there is how you could tell it's also a 2024 car. And let me zoom in a little bit. We have number 146 out of 250. Now, these are actually not food related, so to speak. It is a Hot Wheels Celebration Racers 8 out of 10. This one's a birthday theme. They have like different holidays they're trying to celebrate. The Birthday Burner is Baker's Start Your Engines, like racer start your engines. Fully hot rodded with an exploded engine. This supercharged slice of automotive ingenuity will have everyone craving for a sweet taste of victory. Oh yeah. So let's check this one out of the package. And right out of the package we see it looks almost a little bit like cheesecake. I'm not a big birthday cake fan, so if you're thinking break my my desire to buy these kind of cars because I like birthday, I don't. My birthday cakes were always like cherry cheesecake or something that's not glutinous because I have gluten allergies. So yeah, I could not have normal birthday cakes. And so yeah, there we go. So we got big humongous wheels in the back, teeny tiny little wheels in the front. On the bottom we see it's called the Birthday Burner. It's really hard to read that. This is lighting. Made in Malaysia, 2023, Mattel. All right, so let's see how this car rolls. Let me zoom out for that part. Do you hear that? That noise? It sounds like it's going up and down, up and down, up and down. There's definitely something lagging on this because it's slowing it down big time. Look how much it slows down. I mean, I can give it a push, but it's not quite making it. So there's something wrong with mine, like a bent axle or something. I don't know what it is on mine, and I don't know what this is in the back other than maybe just a fork that's gone through the front. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of drag on mine for some reason. Maybe it's a drag cake. I don't know. But it looks scrumptious, but again, not the exact car for me. This one's a very short looking car. Let's see how short it really is. Putting it onto the ruler, we have about, well, to the big bulk of it, it only goes back about 2 and, well, to the little red thing on the back, 2 and 3/4. For centimeters, it's about 7 centimeters long. But without that, it'd be a lot shorter. All right, let's take a look at the Donut Drifter. The Donut Drifter, this is a 2024 car, number 150 out of 250. And for the Fast Foodie, get it, Fast Foodie, it is number 1 out of 5. So we're at the halfway point, well, a little over the halfway point, and we're getting a number 1, which is interesting. It means that for the second half of the year, we'll be starting to get Fast Foodie cars we have not seen. And according to this, I'm thinking we're going to get the Oscar Mayer mobile. What other Fast Foodie cars we'll get? We probably will end up getting a repaint of this, but it'll probably be in the same number. It won't be this number. It won't be one of these. It'll be part of the birthday cake line. All right, out of the package, the Donut Drifter was originally, I think, a 2019 Mattel creation. And it's got some numbers there, but I can't read them. Like I said, this yellow lighting is just, I don't like it. But my arms aren't turning red. Oh, this is a much smoother ride right here. So, I'm trying to get it to do a 180, but yeah, it's not really good for 180s. I think it's the wheels are so close together. This one's a very short ride. I wonder how long it really is. Well, putting up on the inches, we have it not even 2.5 inches long. It's just under 2.5 inches long. Centimeters would be easier way to perceive it. It's 6 centimeters long, so we got a whole centimeter shorter than the last car. You see on the front of this one, we have what looks like the frosting going back in almost like a fire motif, or like the frosting is spearing back. It's pretty cool concept on the paint there. I don't know any green donuts. Most of the ones I've ever seen are chocolate or vanilla or whatever. So I'm guessing this is St. Patrick's Day donuts. I mean, somebody out there let me know, because I'm not a donut person. But the only thing we had on this is the bottom. We got a layer of, looks like cheese in the middle, and then green on the top, and then there's another layer of blue right there. I didn't talk about the layers on this one, but the part that's metal is actually just the bottom. The chrome is of course plastic, the red is plastic, and then this painted part, it's all plastic. So the only metal we have on this is the blue bottom, the red, the chrome, and then the brown are 3 layers on top of it. I do like the tires on this. This is the what I call the Tron tires. But the only paint we have is up here at the front, and of course the Hot Wheels logo. The paint on this one is all over this front, sides, nothing on the back. So in my little food parade for Candyland, I guess we can say, that's 2 of them. Now we got the Jello. There's a 2024 one. This is the second color for the 2023. I don't even remember what the first color was, but this is a new for 2023. If you didn't know that, it's dark print on blue. The 2022 are dark blue with a white numbering. Back in 2023, this was number 8 out of 250, but since this is the second paint, it was probably part of the second half of the year. This is the Dessert Drifter. It's part of the Sweet Rides, 1 out of 5 for that series. Comparatively speaking, it's still called the Dessert Drifter, of course, but this one's a Fast Foodie 2 out of 5. So we got 2 out of the 5 cars for Fast Foodie for this year. This is number 162. And it says, food on the go, never tasted so good. The theme for Sweet Rides is get your fill of racing with these dessert-themed speed vehicles. I would have said something more of a sugar rush to that. You know, the whole Penelope and Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, that's another thing I thought about. Is like, it kind of makes me feel like I'm watching, or I'm not watching. I have the Sugar Rush group. And right now, if you're playing the Disney game, Penelope is the character that you're going to constantly get more and more shards to, I guess you can say. So for this one, it says, can you... got an appetite for racing? The pudding ride puts the pedal to the metal. Pudding ride? That's not pudding, that's Jello. They're not the same thing. Featured a V8. I wonder what it's V8 for. Is it Vate? I would have said, delicious. Dragster with a roll cage. All-in-one Sweet Rides. So I don't feel like that's even really talking about it, but let's open up the new for 2023. This is the red one. Somebody out there can tell me what was the first color repaint of it. I can look it up, but I would just like some participation out there. All right, taking it out of the package, we got translucent red. I do like translucent. I don't like translucent red. It always makes me, it makes my back of my mouth burn, because it makes me, when I was a little kid, I used to get those little cinnamons like everybody else did. And even though it burned me every time and I hated them, I kept eating them anyway. There was something stupid about me, I guess. Or the big red gum that Mom kept giving me. Why? All right, so this is the Dessert Drifter. The original one was HKG 24. It was originally printed in 2022, and it was made in Malaysia. All right, so on this one, ironically, I don't think the bottom is metal. I think the only metal, I think this is metal, but see how the paint is on it? If it was printed, it wouldn't be like so, it's hard to explain. When you put paint on something, you got that kind of softening of the edges. I think the white part right here is actually the metal, which is so weird to think about, that the metal's on the very top. Wouldn't that make it very top heavy? So we got a little cherry right there. So I could consider the cherry. That's a good idea. But for some reason, when I see clear or any kind of really strong red like this, cinnamon is the thing I think about. I do like cherry though. I do like it. All right, so we got layers of plastic here. We have, oh wow. Okay, so there's something on the inside, but I can't tell what it is. It looks like a person in this there. I'm not sure if it's a different layer of plastic. I don't see a third layer. There's white, there's red, and then there's the gray, or it's kind of a silver plastic layer. It's got a huge tire in the back and one small tire in the front. Yeah, pretty much the same size as this one right here, so it's kind of like they use the same tire situation. Okay, so I may be imagining it, but I can almost feel like it's doing this while it's rolling. It's a pretty smooth roller. It just feels kind of weird that it's on top. Maybe my brain's just playing overtime with me, but I feel like the top's making it just weird differently. But it's not a bad roller. It's a great roller. I bet it does 180. I kind of overdid that one. Oh well. And then let's get out his brother right here, the blue one. And yeah, so they do have color themes on the top of them. So I was wondering what the paint we're going to get. Oh, here's another thing. It's got the name of the car right there, Donut Drifter. So Donut Drifter in blue. I like this color a lot better. If I was going to eat Jell-O, even though I know this is cherry, I would eat this one. I just like the way it looks better. It's a blueberry theme. Found my heel on Blueberry Thrill. Yeah, I know. All right, so yeah, that is the metal part on the top. And I know what you're saying. How long is it? I was going to wait until this one because then it's the same size for both of them, let's be quite honest. But we got a blueberry theme, we got a strawberry theme. Nope, they don't have a smell to them. That would have really sold me. If I didn't know that, if they would have had a smell and I would have known about it, I would have bought these, and many of them years ago. Like, I love the smell of like strawberry shortcake and blueberry muffin and apricot with hop salad. So this is almost, it's just barely over 2 inches long. I'd say 2 1/8 inches long actually, because this is half, quarter, eighth. So yeah, it's 2 1/8 inch, 2 1/8 inch. That means its centimeter size is going to be way down there to, and I'm not going all the way out to the spoiler, but no, I am, because the spoiler is pretty much the same as the tire. So it's 5.5 centimeters long. And if you look at it, the spoiler may be back a little bit farther, but 2.5 inches long. So which of these delicious rides is your favorite? And if you're Ozzy Osbourne, you may say the Batmobile, but only if you're that person. All right, so for me, I'm not sure, but I want to hear from you. Which one of these delicious rides would you eat? I would definitely answer that question. It would be the blue one for me. These two have gluten in them. It'd be the blue Jell-O. And then I'd eat the cherry Jell-O, and you can eat the other two. Which one of these would you actually drive if you were like in some kind of Candyland parade or something? To be honest, I'd probably drive that one because I don't feel like I'm trapped inside of a blob right here. I know this one has his head sticking out the top, but I don't know. There's something about that makes me feel like you're just a sitting duck if it rolls over. This one, I feel like I have a chance of jumping out. That's what I think about when I'm driving. Like, how can I get out of this car? All right, well, y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. And let me know if there's any other things out there that I need to be looking for, like, more cars that you're into, that you're thinking that exist out there. I'm starting to look for more of the newer numbers on these, and they're starting to pop up because we're over the halfway point. What numbers are y'all up to in your area? Because I think ours only goes up to like the 160s right now. So by the end of the year, we're going to be at 250, and hopefully I'll get all of them by then. All right, y'all have a great day.